Indiana County Humane Society joins us once a month, talk about issues that they're having going on, and there are a bunch of them, and Beth Finegan has brought a couple of folks in with her this morning. Beth, let's say hi to you first, because you're the hostess here.
Good morning.
You're the host, I guess. And who have you brought with you today?
Today we have Kathy Lambert and Sherry Beatty, and they're heading up our doggone flea market. And I'm going to let them talk a little bit about that right now.
Very good. Kathy, Sherry, good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you both with us here today. So the big flea market is coming up, and boy, is that appropriately named, huh?
Doggone.
The doggone flea market happening. Okay, give me the whens and the wheres.
It's taking place at Mack Park as it has for the past 17 years. We're in a new building. For the past 2 or 3 years, we've been in a new building. It's almost directly across from the grandstand entrance.
And the dates of the flea market are Saturday, May 4th and Sunday, May 5th.
All right.
And the hours are 8 to 4 on Saturday and noon to 4 on Sunday.
All righty. And right now you're accepting donations, correct?
Yes, we are, Todd. I'm glad you asked about that. We've already gotten quite a few nice donations. For those people that are just starting out, we've got a lot of nice small appliances, a little bit of furniture. Rumor has it we're going to have a green antique enameled stove down there. Right, Sherry?
Yes, we're going to have that. And we have
Sherry just confirmed the rumor, didn't she?
Yes.
That's not a rumor. Yes. And there's a few other antiques there, and some nice books, and glassware, pots and pans, bakeware. I mean, brand new things.
Tables, chairs. We get it all.
So people have brought stuff in already, but there's still a chance for people to bring things in and donate them?
Yes, Sherry, why don't you give them the hours when we're accepting donations?
Definitely. Okay, today is Thursday, so we'll be there from 10 to 12 and 6 to 8 this evening. Same thing tomorrow, 10 to 12, 6 to 8. Saturday, the 27th, we're only there in the morning, 10 to 12.
Okay.
Okay, then next week, it's the same deal, 10 to 12 in the morning, and 6 to 8 in the evening, Monday through Thursday. Friday the 3rd, we are there all day, 10 to 4, because we're getting everything put together so it's ready for Saturday morning at 8 o'clock.
There you go. There you go. And then folks can come in. Now, what time are the doors going to open on Saturday the 4th?
We stick to 8 o'clock. We do not do early birds. We always have a line there. You can come and get in line. An interesting thing on Sunday is we have a special called the Box Day. Anything that you can put in a box for $10.
$10.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it'll fit in a box, it can go. I'd like to also mention that we've partnered with the League of Women Voters. This is the 3rd year now. And although they do not collect as long as we do, have as many hours for collection as we do, they will be there the same time on Saturday and Sunday, the day of the sale. It's really a win-win for both of us and for the public too, because they can go to 2 flea markets under one roof.
There you go.
Okay?
There you go. That's a great plan. That's a great plan. More merchandise, that means more opportunity for
Absolutely.
folks. And of course, it supports the Indiana County Humane Society. And that's the most important thing of all.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so folks, there you go. You can take your items down. If they have a question about what can be donated or not?
If they have a question, they can call me at 724-599-7946. I will say that we are pretty persnickety about what we take. We don't like to get too many used old Christmas trees and bowling balls and bowling shoes, toilet seats. We don't want that. We want the good stuff.
No, I can't bring my toilet seat?
Absolutely not.
Unless you decorate it first.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's that. There's that. We can get Jack Benedict to autograph it. How about that?
That might work.
Yeah, all of you autograph one and bring it down.
An autographed Jack Benedict toilet seat. I'm sure that would really go. That would go. Beautiful. Ladies, thanks so much.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having
Telling
us.
us about that. The Doggone Flea Market is coming up on May the 4th. Now, Beth Finegan, step back in here, would you please?
I sure will.
And let's talk
Thank
about
you, Todd.
some other things going on with the Indiana County Humane Society. I know you've got a lot of pets up for adoption, and there are things going on with spaying and neutering. And so go ahead. Tell us about some of the great, exciting things going on.
Okay, let me talk about a few things going on at the shelter. We have free cat adoptions thanks to a grant that we received from the Pet Finder Foundation, and free adoptions are eligible on approved adoption applications for adult cats that are already spayed or neutered. In addition, currently we have 24 dogs for adoption and 100 cats available for adoption. And we are in the middle of our Fix Our Shelter Pets project, where we have reached the point where all adoptable male cats have been fixed, and over half of the adoptable female cats have been fixed. So our goal is to have all of the animals at the shelter fixed prior to being available for adoption. And we are accepting or continue to accept donations to help us towards reaching that goal. And then also at the shelter, coming up, we have this Saturday a microchip clinic.
Yeah, I was going to raise that point. Yeah, you've got that coming up too.
Yeah, we do. So this Saturday from 12:30 to 2:30, for $15, you can get your pet permanently identified with a microchip. There's no reservations necessary. You can just show up at the shelter at 191 Airport Road for the microchip clinic. And we encourage this as a part of being able to identify pets in our community.
Those are really, really helpful. I mean, we get that a lot. People call in, they say, we found a dog that has a chip.
You bet.
But what do we do with it?
Yeah, so when they're chipped, then we can identify who the owners are and contact them and make rejoining them with their owners easier.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, the Fix and Wagon is coming to the area again?
Oh, yeah. The Fix and Wagon's coming to Four Footed Friends on Wednesday, May 29th. The cost for getting your cat spayed or neutered is $65. It also includes a rabies shot, flea treatment, and an ear mite treatment. There are limited spaces available for the Fixing Wagon, so please call the shelter at 724-465-7387 to reserve a space for your pet for the Fixing Wagon.
All right, so that's coming up. So many events, my goodness, with the Indiana County Humane Society. Meanwhile, there's all kinds of work that needs to be done at the facility, and you've had some wonderful folks step forward to help you.
Yeah, always there's stuff going on. So at the shelter, we are working on improving the land around the shelter area. Fortunately, we've had wonderful support by local individuals and corporations. Walker and Walker Equipment is donating the use of a tracked skid steer with a rock hound attachment so we can redistribute this massive dirt mound that was created when the new shelter was built. And Dan Mock of Eagle Air Services is donating his time and excavator to help with that project too. And again, one of the greatest things that I love about working with the Indiana County Humane Society is this partnering that we do with local businesses and individuals who show their support by giving their time and equipment, in this case, and services. It really makes a big difference. We have a wonderful event coming up this Saturday. Area band 8-Track Days is playing down at H.R. Steinhaus. They've stepped forward to donate some of their proceeds from what they take in at the door to the Indiana County Humane Society. I'm very thankful that we live in a community like Indiana where people are so forthcoming and generous.
Well, one of the things about that is you pointed out to me that there are people who actually, as memorial contributions, in lieu of flowers, for family members who have passed away. They suggest donations to the Humane Society. I know that we've benefited with the Teddy Bear Fund Drive from just that same sort of compassion that people have, and it must do your heart good with the Humane Society too.
Yeah, that's we so appreciate the kindness of families who suggest these memorial donations to be made to the shelter after the passing of a loved one. It's a wonderful way to celebrate a person's love of animals and a special way to remember their life. And in addition to that, we truly, our Indiana County Humane Society and all the other nonprofits in the area are certainly very thankful when people are planning their estates. We've been so lucky to have been the beneficiaries of bequests from supporters of the shelter, and those monies have been used to continue the ongoing efforts and mission of the shelter. And it's just we're very thankful for that.
Sure. Okay, so the next couple of weekends. Microchip Clinic this weekend.
This Saturday,
People need to call ahead of time and register for that, or can they just come?
Nope, they can just show up for the Microchip Clinic.
Starting at what time?
Starting at 12:30.
Okay.
And then in May, on May 29th, that's the Fixin' Wagon. Now, that they do need to make a reservation for, so they can just call the shelter at 724-465-7387.
And the Doggone Flea Market is May 4th and 5th.
It is.
At Mac Park.
It is at Mac Park, and it is a lot of fun. I've been there every night this week and seeing these donations come in, and so many cool things have been donated, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come.
Beautiful. Beth, thanks so much for coming in, and thanks for having your friends come in, too.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.